Hey everybody, it's Tuesday, December 6th, and time for more Marvel Legendary MCU. We're on to our third episode of What If. This is, What If the World Lost Its Mightiest Heroes. I really enjoyed this episode. Obviously, spoilers for this episode, and pretty much the entire MCU before it. If you don't want to know all those spoilers, what are you doing here? But if you are here, thank you and welcome. First of all, thank you so much for the sub SilverFox007 for 6 months of subscriptions. Thank you so much for that. And Matt Darkness, who just subbed at 10 months for Matt Darkness. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. As usual, by the way, all these setups are by Off the Cuff. You can see him in the chat, say hello, check out the link in the description, or go to put in command MCU to get access to all those setups. He's keeping those real updated. He put up the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special setup up, and that one's funny. I look forward to playing that one in the future. We have Randomizer, I think, 106 this week on Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific. Other things, the tournament ends this week. So we got our 2 finalists, find out who our grand champion is, and we'll have the results of that. Thank you, everybody who participated in that. I'll have a survey up for a post-tournament survey to see what you want to change, what you liked, what you didn't like about this tournament. And, oh yeah, he does such a great job, and yeah. You'll go take a look, see what he did for Kevin Bacon. And then... one more thing. Yes, in the Discord, we're doing our unofficial Phase 4 awards. I took your nominations last time, and now I have the poll up. You can vote for your favorite characters, new characters, returning characters, actors, overall projects of Phase 4. So go ahead and go to the Discord in the MCU Spoilers channel, and you can participate in that. And it's a ranked choice voting system, so we'll see who got the most points at the end. That'll be fun. That was so much fun. Palm Clementef and Dave Bautista probably had a lot of fun with that scene because, you know, they're playing actors, don't like actors. That was hilarious. Anybody who didn't get the meta commentary there, I don't know how. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our setup today. Starting the prediction, by the way. 5 minutes up for that. You never guess which by... Yes. By the way, while you're looking at Off the Cuff's bystander choices, look at his bystander choice for the She-Hulk setup. That one is also an amazing bystander choice that I was very happy to see. Okay, you need more than 30 seconds. All right, I'm putting a prediction up right now. And then we'll look at error creating prediction. Well, that's never happened before. Hold on. Let's try that again. That was really weird. It won't let me do a prediction. What in the world? We might have to do no prediction today. I've never seen this error before. It says error creating prediction. That's the weirdest thing. Oh, I guess predictions aren't working right now. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Let's just look at the setup. I have to hold on to your points for later. All right, here we go. So here we go. What if the... Let me actually look at this one. Nope, that's the solo rules. I was playing solo earlier. Where is it? There it is. All right, sweet. All right. What if the world lost its mightiest heroes? You just have to pretend, Remington. All right, here we go. So the scheme is X-Cutioner's song. Spoilers again. Here they are. Hank is the epitome of an X-Cutioner in this episode. He used Black Widow Avengers in the villain deck. It was so cool to see. It was actually... I think I figured it out late, but before they revealed it, I'm like, oh, it's got to be Hank Pym doing all this stuff. He used Black Widow Avengers in the villain deck, and then Annihilus as Hank Pym. That Ant-Man suit looks an awful lot like Annihilus, and it goes without saying Pym has so much momentum in this plot. Love it. We got Yellow Jacket in the Superhuman Registration Act. We're using him, and then the Gamma Hunters, the most Marvel's referenced the Incredible Hulk since 2008, pre-She-Hulk. I actually literally just watched the Incredible Hulk again a couple of days ago, and I enjoyed it. It's been so long since I've seen it, I forgot some of the things, but looking forward to seeing the return to some of the characters later. All right. Well, I'll give you the imaginary point return later. All right. And Asgardian warriors with Loki and what happened with him in this episode. We got Nick Fury, Loki, Coulson, Captain Marvel, and Black Widow from the Black Widow set. But Off the Cuff does say you have to promise to KO her at the first opportunity. That's not a joke. So if I have to KO any hero, I have to KO Black Widow because. All right. We've got all the support cards you see here, as well as purely new recruits in the sidekick stack. So that should be fun. You can let me know in the chat how you think I'm going to do. I have no idea. Annihilus is tough. The scheme is tough. If I get... let's look at the scheme and Mastermind overview, by the way, while you're not getting your predictions in. Our Mastermind is Annihilus in for Hank Pym. Mass Momentum 2, which means that if... yes, he gets +2 attack for each villain that moved in the city this turn. Master Strike, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a bystander, Annihilus captures it. If it's a villain, it enters the city, captures a bystander, and moves forward in extra space. Now, what's interesting is there are no bystanders in the villain deck thanks to the scheme, so the only way he can get them is if they're villains, which is going to happen most of the time anyway. And then we got X-Cutioner song. I think I played this scheme almost more than any other. Played it a lot. 8 twists. Villain deck includes 14 cards for an extra hero and no bystanders, so that's Black Widow in there. Avengers Black Widow. Special rules: whenever you play a hero, Annihilus Tactics, mention Annihilus Wave and Galactus. Yeah, so Annihilation Wave is going to be the first group, Superhuman Registration Act, and then Galactus is going to be whatever off the cuff tells him. Probably Hank Pym, probably the Yellow Jacket as well. But I don't know. Whenever you play a hero from the villain deck, that hero is captured by the closest enemy to the villain deck. That's what I thought. Yep. All right. Each villain gets +2 attack for each hero it has. When you fight an enemy, gain all the heroes captured by that enemy. Twist. KO all heroes captured by enemies, then play another card from the villain deck. Evil wins when 9 non-gray heroes are KO'd or carried off. I put escaped here, but same thing. That's what I'm keeping track of right down there. All right. Let me just make sure I have got this into my brain. So heroes get captured by the villains. They get +2 for each hero. You gain them. All right, but I have to. So does KO Black Widow at the first opportunity apply to the Avengers Black Widow if I get her, or just the new expansion Black Widow, the Shield Black Widow? But I guess you'll let me know. All right, we don't have a prediction up because it's broken. It does. All right, so Natasha's going either way. Let's get our HQ filled up right now. We've got Loki, Widow, Loki, and lots of Loki. We got Loki showing up big time. Oh man, yeah. I felt so bad for Nick Fury in this episode because it's great to see him in the regular time of the MCU because you know he's one step ahead of everything most of the time, getting things together, things are working out. And in this one, things are just falling apart left and right, and he can't get a hold on anything, which is so unlike Fury. And he's just defeated, and I feel so bad for him. But maybe he'll show up and help me out in this one. All right. Let me try the predictions just one more time, even though it's a little too late. But I'm just curious why it wasn't working. Yep, still not working. I will take it up with Twitch later. But for now, let's go ahead and start this game. Here we are with turn number 1. Here we go. Okay, here's my first hand. We've got 4 and 2, the classic. First card from the villain deck, the extra large villain deck, is She-Hulk showing up, who is, I think, are these all just going to be Hank Pym. 8 attack, size changing, strength, escape, fortify the villain deck. When a master strike is completed from that deck, each player gains a wound, and She-Hulk enters the sewers. Oh, we got Iron Spider to look forward to as well, which, gross. Just different sizes of Hank Pym, I think, is the registration act today. At least that's my interpretation. 4 recruit is going to get me any of these things. Pretty much, yeah. So I thought it fits. It's well assigned. So illusionary bindings is 2 recruit, and then range. Each other player reveals a range hero or gains of bindings, which is going to be wounds today. If any number of players gained bindings this way, you get +1 recruit. I do not like this one because of giving out stuff. So I'm probably going to avoid it. We've got all humans are expendable, 2 attack, and then covert, you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. Oh, he changes his size, all right. Oh man, that was disturbing. One of the most disturbing things I think we've seen in the MCU is what happened to Hulk in this episode. Thank goodness it was animated, I suppose. All right, covert, you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile if you do gain a new recruit. Do like the KO power. Do like the theming of Loki with this episode. We've also got Widow's Bite, which is one of my favorite cards from that expansion, 1 attack, dodge, and dark memories, but I do have to KO her at the first opportunity, which does make me worried about taking this. But I have another 4 and 2 coming up. What does the other side have? A 4 and 2 as well. So I'm going to probably take back-to-back all humans are expendable Loki on one side. So let me go ahead and take Widow's Bite over here, and hopefully I don't have to get rid of it soon. Let's see. All right, there's another Loki that I don't want. All right, well, not going to have a lot of opportunities to KO stuff unless I let the city fill up. So we'll see what I end up doing there. I don't want either of these 2 ranged Lokis. If I can avoid them. Yeah. Okay, turn 2 is another She-Hulk. What is this shuffle? All right. Same thing. We just read it. But I swear I shuffled the decks. But for some reason, she's there twice. What is your favorite expansion of this past year? Oh, that is a tough question because there were so many because they were catching up on sets. Yeah, I mean, Loki does that. He forced me to do stuff. That's a really tough question. My short answer is probably going to be... Oh, it's so hard. I think my short answer is going to be Black Panther, but I have a lot of details as to why I say that. But I like them all. I love them all. All right, there's my other 4. Well, let's do the Loki deck. Let's go ahead and avoid illusionary bindings if I still can. Let's take both All Humans Are Expendable, starting with the first one. And then we got Build a Strike Team Coulson. All right, well, I can take that on the left to build with the Black Widow cards that I've got. Because I don't have to KO Coulson first, even though, you know, as a character, it would fit. Okay. There's our 2 more turns of 4 and 2. We got a twist. I don't even remember what sound I have for the strike. I guess we'll find out. That'll be fun to find out. All right, here's our first scheme twist. KO all heroes captured by enemies, then play another card from the villain deck. So no KOs, but we do play a second card, which is another twist. We're chaining these. This one also somewhat whiffs. No KOs, play another card from the villain deck. Here it is. It's a strike. Okay, I was wondering what sound it was. That doesn't sound like Hank Pym at all. So we'll change that for the second time around. But let's go ahead and look at what happens here. He's pretending to be somebody else at first. Okay, strike. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a bystander, Annihilus captures it. If it's a villain, it enters the city, captures bystander, moves forward. Let's see what it is. Maybe I'll be lucky. It'll be a Black Widow. And it's not. It's a villain. I'm going to put it in the city. It's a villain. Oh, the rest of the villain deck just fell down. That's so weird. Get back over there. It's just an extra tall villain deck. Enters the city, captures a bystander, and moves forward an extra space. There we go. No ambush on. We did look at the Asgardian warriors, by the way. They're just a 3-attack henchman, fight, draw a card. Let me take a second to change the sound effect. Black Panther's main mechanics, wounding, villains, ambush on heroes are the things I feel could easily be implemented in other sets. They feel like they could have naturally been in the game. Yeah. The heroic ambush feels really good every time. It feels really cool to use. All right. So what sound should we use? I guess it's not actually Annihilus, so we'll go with... All right, fixed. Should be fixed. And I love the dual class is fun. Wounding villains also feels really cool. Yeah, like you said. And using a mechanic that's been there, using the wound cards that have been there since the beginning in a different way is great. Okay, Annihilus, by the way, has 10, 12, 14, 16 attack. We're not going to keep track of his attack until I'm generating at least 10, like I usually do, just to keep it simple. All right, we've got 4 recruit over here. I can take Build the Strike Team. Build the Strike Team is 2 attack, reveal the top card of the Shield Officer stack, which is always going to be a standard officer. Gain it or put it on the bottom of that stack, and then Covert, you may set it under cover. This actually works pretty well with Loki and Covert, but it also works well with the shield stuff for shield level later if I decide to do that. So let me go ahead and take Build the Strike Team on the left. And I do want some colors for Dark Memories if I'm allowed to keep Black Widow. So we will see. Ooh, there's Pure Fury. There's Nick Fury's rare. Let's look at it. This is a great one. All right. He's at his wit's end. Defeat any villain or mastermind whose attack is less than the number of shield heroes in the KO pile. This will be a really nice one to deal with the mastermind if I can KO plenty of things. Whoops. Especially if Loki can do a lot of that work. So Loki and Fury kind of working together, kind of. As we saw. Let's move on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got Coulson. Last 4 and 2, hopefully for a while, is Dangerous Rescue Black Widow. So let's look at our scheme real quick. So when a hero is revealed, it gets captured by the closest enemy to the villain deck. So the Asgardian warrior captures it, and each villain gets +2 attack for each hero it has. So this Asgardian warrior is at 5 attack. If I get to fight it, I get to get Dangerous Rescue, which is a good one to take on really either side. So let's see if I can do that. I can't fight anything yet till this turn is over. Okay, let's take a second. All humans are expendable, and try to build up some Covert over here if I can. I think Loki's uncommon is also Covert. There's high-tech weaponry, Fury. Yeah, definitely building a shield deck on the left, and Loki getting rid of things on the right. So we'll find out how that goes in just a moment. Let's go. Turn number 5, making our way. I was playing in a travel size legendary leagues 2022 review setup, and I played solo, and boy, did that game go fast. Not only because I wasn't talking on stream, but it was a solo game. I do like the two-handed solo, and when you play that all the time, solo feels really short, but not necessarily in a bad way. Hearing that sentiment on Black Widow mechanics is great. It was a great experience showcasing it at Gen Con this year, and we've seen a lot of positive reception to it. Yeah, so I think, before I reveal the villain deck card, Black Panther. Yeah, I thought that's what you meant. Yeah, it was really great. What was I trying to say? So, what was so cool about Widow and Panther and Marvel Studios' Guardians is that they... so I feel like some of these expansions, following on this, they kind of branch out like a tree from the core set, and they go in different directions, taking elements of that and taking it into a different direction. Some X-Men sets branch off of other X-Men sets, and that's kind of what happened with the big boxes. But like, I feel like you can follow with a direct line from the core set to Black Panther, because it feels like you're expanding that set. It doesn't have any extra cards, just here's more stuff you can do with wounds, here's more stuff you can do with ambushes and hero classes, here's more stuff you can do, here's more stuff you can do with the dual classes. So that's really neat, because if somebody gets the core set, and I recommend the core set to people, like, oh, you can pick up this expansion, it's a really nice compliment, kind of like how Dark City is, and Fantastic Four. So like, I would branch off Annihilation from Fantastic Four from the core set, but I could follow it with a straight line from Black Panther. Black Widow 2, I could branch off from some other sets, maybe from the core set, but that's what's special about the Black Panther set. Anyway, villain deck, turn 5, is the Fighter Jet from the Gamma Hunters. Streets Conqueror 2, fight KO one of your heroes. This is going to be fun for me, because again, I just rewatched that film. 4 recruit. And we've got 1 attack. I might be able to fight... Oh, actually, yeah, I could fight something. Maybe. No, I can't, because the Fighter Jet's actually a Streets Conqueror, so I should mark that. She oaks in the streets, so the Fighter Jet also gets 5. This is an expensive city. Alright, let's do this thing. Reveal the top card of the Shield Officer stack. Gain it or put it on the bottom of that stack. It's always going to be a standard, only standard here, because I'm not using the special Shield Officers for this one. So, it's just going to be the same. So just got to keep in mind, I can send it undercover later. Increase that shield level if I need it. 4 recruit on my shield side. I think I do want to take high-tech weaponry. I do have a tech in the Black Widow card. So I will take high-tech weaponry. Why not? All right. Ooh, there's my favorite card from... One of my favorite cards from her set. Evasive Acrobatics. So I think Red Guardian is the most powerful hero in that expansion. And he's a lot of fun to use. But I still think that the Black Widow set is my favorite. I can definitely see that with those recent expansions. I can't speak to Devin's process, and thinking there, perhaps Rob could, as a sense of growth versus addition, if that makes sense. The last bit being my own take. But yeah, no, I agree. And it's nice because I see in other games you have a little bit of power creep in some other games where you have to feel like, oh, this is a must-have, and I have to get this if I want. And the nature of Legendary is it being cooperative and it being randomized if you want is already counters that. But I do like that. I do like, and being somebody who kind of runs events that with people who don't have all the sets, I like being like, oh, you can get this and it's totally independent from other expansions. At the same time, I like the mix. So like Messiah Complex throws in more, you get more sidekicks for people who already have sidekicks if you want. You get some more X-Men mechanics, things that match other classes. So I like the good mix of both. Turn 6 is a Black Widow. So that's going to be captured by the Fighter Jet. Which means the Fighter Jet is now at 7 attack. Because somebody picked up Black Widow and a jet. Which is rough. Once again, each villain gets +2 attack for each hero it has. Things are getting out of control pretty quick. Have no KOs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And like with the upcoming sets, the exception I feel like is maybe for the Marvel Studios sets, because those are, well, maybe not designed to go together, fit well together, obviously, because the styles are the same. And I look forward to seeing what Infinity Saga brings and how that ties into the rest of the MCU sets. I think the more Marvel Studios sets that come out, it makes the whole photographic cards better. Because especially for those who don't want to mix, even though you can. Alright, yeah. Can't do anything with that 4 attack. Free recruit, though, I can take Evasive Acrobatics. Or I can take... let's look at Evasive Acrobatics. I think I want to save that for the shield side. But once again, 2 recruit dodge. When you dodge with this or play this card, you may also dodge with another card from your hand. Dodge is a mechanic I was very happy to see come back. And it's more balanced here than it is in villains, but still. Let's take the 3rd all humans are expendable. Get a bunch of KOs done. Exactly. 100% agree with that. And I speak for everybody here, where we are very excited to learn whatever is coming next. It's so much fun. There's like 2 halves of why Legendary is fun. One of them is the game is amazing, and the other half is it's a living game, so it's fun to talk, discuss, speculate, learn about the new sets. And it's going to be sad when that if and when that goes away eventually. But the fact that it's been going for 10 years and we can still do it is a blast. And then we get to play it. All right, turn 7 is another Asgardian warrior. And there's so much. All right, maybe I can finally fight something for 3 attack. I can. All right. So we got Widow's Bite. So 1 attack. I'm going to take the Dark Memories instead of dodging because I need to hit something. So I've got a Covert and a Tech in my discard pile. So for Dark Memories, I got 2 more attack. And that is a 4th attack here. Still can only hit the Asgardian warrior, but that's fine. Let's do it so I don't have an escape just yet. Fight, draw a card. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Take them out. I think most everybody can understand what's going on because this is different than the quiet, I would say, different than the 2021 quiet, just because of the nature of, I know you guys couldn't say anything because it was unsure up in the air there, but we got like 5 expansions this year because you were catching up, so I think everybody has tons to play and they're not bothered by it at all. And we're looking forward to what happens in the new year. And for me personally, it's nice to have a little break from covering the new stuff, but I do look forward to when that does happen. Okay. So I got 4 recruit over here. I will take the Black Widow card because I do love it. I think the one question, I don't have the answer to this, but like, the one question I think a lot of people want to know at this point, even though, we're understand the timeline and everything, we're like, is it going to get back to a regular release? I think that's the one thing, besides the obviously reprint question, that has been answered. I think people enjoyed 100% different. Yes, no delays. Nope, not at all. I think people enjoyed seeing the overview. Like, here's the 4 sets that are coming out this year, and it totally makes sense why that may not be feasible, at least right now, if not for the future. But that's been fun to talk about. So I'm sure you're working on however you're going to present this, but I know people like that. But at the same time, if you do that and then things don't come out, then people get disappointed. So for me personally, I'd rather things get announced when they're confirmed or when they're close rather than doing that. But that's just me. All right, turn number 8 is Iron Spider, who I will not say anything about because, can't say anything nice. All right, Ambush, fortify your deck. While Iron Spider fortifies a player's deck, that player draws 1 fewer card at the end of their turn. Fight reveal the top card of the villain deck. If that card is worth 2 VP or less, Iron Spider fortifies the deck of the player on your left. Unfortunately, Black Widow cards in the hero deck don't have printed VP, so they're worth 0 VP effectively. So Iron Spider is not going to go away for a while unless I get really lucky. Hobbies and Happiness. Oh, those guys are cool. And I heard them shout you out. Glad the world of your content is spreading. That's pretty neat. Yeah, go check them out. They did some legendary content as well. Really neat to hear. Thank you for letting me know, Marcus. Okay. So I got to deal with this. Iron Spider's going to get fortify my deck. I'm going to put him over here like he's an artifact, but not really. Like an annoying artifact. I should fight him as much as I can. I don't have enough attack to hit anything else. So let's go ahead and do this. 2 attack from Loki, 1 attack from the Trooper. Might as well see if we can hit Iron Spider or get rid of Iron Spider. Okay. For 2, top card of the villain deck is, drumroll please, it is an Asgardian warrior. So 2 VP or less. So he's going to go pop over to the left-hand side. Fortify left hand. If I keep doing that, I don't have to draw fewer cards. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Recruit. On the Loki side, I really don't want to take Illusionary Bindings. Let me look at Absorb Energies. Maybe I could be tempted to take that. 2 recruit and then range for each other range hero you have played this turn. You get +1 recruit. I don't have any other range heroes right now. That'll work decently with Illusionary Bindings. But for now, it's just basically an officer. But I might have to lean into some ranged later. So we're just going to take it for 3. If I KO enough other stuff, it might be fine. Okay. That's done. Let's move forward. By the way, speaking of legendary content, member of the community Jinjos has put out a new series, progression series, and I really like how Jinjo edits his videos. He uses PowerPoint with still images and overlays them over the video, and it's super clear. He narrates the stuff really well and edits it. Also, he's played through some of the campaign and done that, but this new video is a new series for him. If you want to check him out, check out the Legendary Directory channel in the Discord. I've got his channel linked there. But he's going to be playing through the expansions one by one. So that sounds like a lot of fun. I've been enjoying watching those, especially the first one. All right, turn 9 is that Asgardian Warrior who came in. We've got the Iron Spider here, which means that, again, at the end of my turn, if it's still here, I draw 1 fewer card at the end of my turn. But I'm going to try to fight him again, because I can't fight anything in the city, so probably going to have an escape with She-Hulk. As Hank Pym starts to wreak havoc without anybody knowing what's going on. So let's spend the 2 attack. We'll fight Iron Spider. Top card of the villain deck is a Scheme Twist, which is, you guessed it, no VP on it. So it's 2 VP or less. He's just going to pop over to the right-hand side. So next time, the Scheme Twist means that I'm going to KO some Black Widow cards, which is not good. All right, I've got 4 recruit. I will take the other Widow's Bite. HQ's being somewhat friendly to me and give me the cards I want on either side. Okay, I got Black Widow's Rare as well. I may have to start taking some officers or something, because if I don't, I can't get either of these rares. I do have Evasive Acrobatics, though. So let's keep going. All right, so here is our twist. Twist number 3. This is going to hurt. All right, here we go. KO all heroes captured by enemies. So let me go ahead and do that. So 1 covert operation and 2 covert operations are gone. The one that ramp up with bystanders, they're both gone. I feel like I saw a third one. No, 1 covert operation, 1 dangerous rescue. All right, so they will get KO'd. All right, and that's going to be 2 non-grays KO'd or carried off. All right, then play another card from the villain deck. That was going to be the Sonic Cannon. I'll play that in a second. Unfortunately, that's going to cause some escapes. I've personally been pushing for something along those lines, a roadmap or light preview, if only to give a tease of what's to come in 2023. When it comes to the timing aspect or what the normal rate of release is, it might be a while before we can say, yes, things are back to normal. I don't want it to be random or uncertain, but it might not be at the rate or timing as it was in the past. Yeah, makes sense. Anything you can throw at people that is enough to let people know, because, you know, the solicits come out, and I don't know what you are or not allowed to say or about acknowledging those. But I know we'd all rather find out from Upper Deck than a solicit popping up somewhere. And I know that's been a thing for a while. Because it's fun when you guys present it. We find out on the stream or something. All right, so Sonic Cannons are going to come in. We've got She-Hulk escaping, which is not great. So first we got to do a KO. Easy. Illusionary Bindings. And then we got the escape effect. Fortify the villain deck. When the Master Strike is completed from that deck, each player gains a wound and She-Hulk enters the sewers. There's 4 strikes left. The good news is that there are a bunch of heroes in there, so it might be a while till those pop up. So let's put her on top or next to the villain deck. Actually, let me go ahead and zoom out since we got a lot of stuff going on here. All right, and the Sonic Cannon comes in. Oh, by the way, I have to increase the count. That's 3 heroes KO'd. 3 non-great heroes KO'd. Okay. So, where are we? Ambush. Each player discards 2 cards, then draws a card. Alright, let's do that. Each player discards 2 cards. It is a rough one. Let's go for attack so I can hit stuff. So, discard the 2 shield agents and draw... Alright, got another Loki out of it. Left side. Same thing. Let's go for full attack. I'm going to discard... It should be a rough setup based on... Alright. So remember how I said I was supposed to KO Black Widow at the first opportunity? I did, kind of. I couldn't KO the Black Widow rare with the escape. So luckily I get to keep that rare for a while. Okay, let me tidy up a little bit because we are in the zoom out cam, so we're not confusing. I'll put the twists up here, the strike. These are all effectively in the KO pile. Absolutely want to be the one delivering the news. You saw that with Infinity Saga. It was good. We may have something to show off past that in the near future as well. That's all I'll say there. All right, good to know. Yeah, we like it when you guys show off the news too. That is how we prefer it. At least me. I'm speaking for myself here. Yeah, the Infinity Saga tease was cool. Okay. Alright, so now I can finally take my turn after all that madness. I gotta fight stuff in the city or I'm gonna lose to the scheme, which I do not want to do. So let's start with both all humans are expendable. 2 attack there. 2 more attack is going to give us the covert effect. I'm just trying to check something here. There we are. You may KO a card from... Yeah, Infinity Saga is all new cards. As far as I can tell, so Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy was... We haven't seen copies of cards since the core MCU set. I like Nier as well. Travel Size knows things. Oh, by the way, Travel, that Dormammu setup was not kidding around. So, Dan's fault. I would imagine that they're not going to do any other reskin sets of the MCU in the future. Guardians of the Galaxy was... Homecoming was original. MCU Guardians was not only original, but did some really cool things to make it more with the flavor of the movie and fit more characters in there. Infinity Saga is going to be new. So I think you can safely assume that there won't be any more reskin sets. At least that's what I think, without going off of anything that I've heard. All right, what was I doing? Playing Legendary, that's right. 2 more attack. You may KO a card from your hand or discard it if you do get a new recruit. Let's go ahead and KO the Shield Agent from my discard pile, KO pile, and get myself a new recruit. Here we go. By the way, new recruits give you 1 attack on the card draw. I'm up to 6 attack. Okay, so I've got Iron Spider here. If I leave it there, I'm going to only draw 5 cards at the end of this turn. However, I could fight 2 things. I could fight the Sonic Cannon and Iron Spider. Or I could fight 1 Asgardian Warrior or something. So let's or I could, yeah, let's fight the Iron Spider. Let's see what happens. Actually, no, hold on, back up. These got KO'd. So no buff for this Asgardian Warrior. Black Widow went away. Okay, so I could fight 2 warriors and draw 2 cards, and then maybe fight Iron Spider after that. Let's do that. I do not want any more escapes. First Asgardian Warrior, fight, draw a card. Okay, get the bystander. And draw... Absorb Energies, Captain Marvel. Cool, let's fight the second Asgardian Warrior. Fight, draw a card. And I draw another Shield Agent. No more Streets Conqueror for the fighter jet, so that's gone. Unfortunately, I didn't get enough to take care of Iron Spider, but I did clear a couple of spaces in the city. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit out of that. And Loki really wants me to recruit him. I mean, I could take it to work with that Captain Marvel that I've got. But it is just not a good card. It's 3 recruit at max. And if I do that, there's a wound that goes out, which mitigates the whole thing. But I do... and these rares are not rares I want on this side either. So you know what? No. Let's just go ahead and get a new recruit again. And that's it. 5 cards, thanks to Iron Spider. Which is annoying. Not gonna lie. Here we go. Turn 11. Asgardian Warrior comes back in. Annihilus is 12 right now, but who's counting? Okay, let's Widow's Bite. I've got how many cards in my discard pile that are colorful? I have 1 other Widow's Bite, so if I play this out, it's going to be 2, 4 attack. Only 3 recruit. Infinity View all new. You might get MCU versions of characters already in the game, but mechanically everything is new. Yeah. Which is totally great, because again, if people want to compartmentalize and play the Marvel Studios sets alone, you have those characters there too. And it's not like we don't already have like 3 versions of Doctor Strange, which I kind of love. I found it so some of my friends who are not big into the comics. This is why I do like how the MCU sets are, I would say, improving. Some of them aren't into the comics, and it's a lot easier to get them into this game, into Legendary, by way of the MCU sets, especially now that Guardians was so good, and I'm looking forward to Infinity Saga as well. I love that you can do a full team. Yes, you can. We'll see, you can do a full team of a couple of heroes right now, and soon... Oh, solo, you can do a lot of full teams. Okay. Should I dodge? Should I go for recruit, or should I go for attack this turn? I don't think I'm going to generate 7 or 8 recruit here. Actually, Rich, one of my viewer challenges, if you search back in the archives, I forget who submitted it, I apologize, but somebody submitted a challenge called I Can Do This All Day, where all the heroes were Captain America. That was a really fun one to play. It's in my YouTube archive somewhere. If you want the setup, you can check that out. All right, let's go for attack, and I can dodge this to get more Dark Memories as well. Let's dodge Evasive Acrobatics. I'm going to give dodge to this Shield Agent as well. So I will dodge Evasive Acrobatics, dodge the Shield Agent, and look at that. That was a really good dodge. So let's start with Widow's Bite. We're going to play it so we can get the tech from high-tech weaponry. 1 attack, and now my Dark Memories gives me 2, thanks to the instinct I just put there. So I'm at 3 attack. We are at 5 after the Troopers. Don't have a covert to play. High-tech weaponry is basically 2 attack plus 1 tech gives me 8. And then build the strike team 2 more. Do I want to get an officer or not? Is a question. I have these rares. I have 2 rares, 2 shield rares I'd really like to get. So I am going to take 1 shield officer, and hopefully I don't regret that. Okay. I do have 10 attack. I can hit Annihilus, is what I would say if he didn't have +2 attack from the warrior coming in, right? So I can hit the She-Hulk that's fortifying. I can hit this She-Hulk here. I can hit 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can clear all 3 of these. So I think I'm going to do the 1, 2, 3 clear. That seems pretty good. So, any particular order? Here, one of your heroes is fight effect. Draw a card as a fight effect. Let's fight the Asgardian warrior first. See what happens. So, down to 7. Taking out the Asgardian warrior. By the way, when this is gone, Annihilus has no more momentum, but I've lost the attack. Unless I can get 3 more with this card draw. I don't. It's an agent. I'll play it. 1 recruit. I could fight Spidey. I don't need to necessarily this turn because he's not going to mess up my left-hand draw. He's on the right side. And I might fail. So let's just clear the 3 things. But I do want to get rid of him as soon as possible because Spidey is going to... There's another one in there that's going to annoy me. So let's fight the fighter jet for 3 before they get any captured heroes. So KO one of your heroes. I'm going to KO the shield agent that I just got. And get rid of the fighter jet. I need some strength if I want to take down She-Hulk. And for the last 4, let's take out the Sonic Cannon, which, by the way, in the Hulk movie, I think they did a really good job at how these looked. It was pretty good. Let me go ahead and get rid of the Sonic Cannon for 4. And that's that. Okay, 3 things in the city cleared, which is good for this setup. I do like that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost all grays. I think you might be right. I did not notice them on my rewatch, but that would make sense. By the way, I saw a video. I think it was a Screen Crush video. Although, correct me if I'm wrong. Since this movie starts off after the origin of Hulk, you can infer that Ang Lee's Hulk, at least that universe of Hulk, is the Hulk, 2008 Hulk is a sequel to that in kind of a way. Because they take care of it in the intro, but it's neat. Yeah, as far as I know, it's Infinity Saga is the next release. Turn 12 is going to be an Asgardian warrior. Okay. Was it the first hint of the movies being attacked? That's pretty cool. Awesome. I much look forward to that one. I have my copy of the core set, the core MCU set, ready to mix everything together. Okay. So I've got Iron Spider here, still annoying me. I got 4 attack. Let's I could fight the Asgardian warrior for 3. If I'm lucky, I'll draw another attack. I can go for the spider, but I don't want to nerf myself too much. I can afford to leave the Asgardian warrior there. Let's try to get rid of the spider. I'm going to spend 2 attack. Top card of the villain deck. All right, it's the rare Black Widow, which is cool to see, but it, by the way, that rare is not the best rare in the game. But it's worth 0 VP, no VP. So Iron Spider fortifies left-hand side. He's going to stick around for a while, isn't he? 2 recruit. New recruits, 2 recruit. 2 recruit, new recruit. Okay. I've got a reshuffle coming. I'm very curious what you're going to do for Infinity Saga as far as the well, because the fact that it's a small box. Anyway, I think a lot of us speculated we'd see at least a medium box with the Infinity Saga because it's so massive, but it makes sense. All right. Oh yeah. Get all your sleeves. Sit down. Put something on TV. Get something to drink and just do a sleeve session. It can be very relaxing and peaceful. Cool. Do you have a complete collection, Hattori? All right. So here comes Silent Sniper coming in. So this is a 4 attack. Defeat a villain or mastermind that has a bystander, but this gets captured by the Asgardian warriors. And luckily, they don't get attack equal to the attack of that card, but they do get 2 more attacks, so 5. Awesome. Enjoy sleeving that. On the Ang Lee Incredible Hulk connectivity, I could be wrong, but I believe the now MCU one was attempting to take the most influence from the older Hulk show. Things like the flashback showing Ed Norton in a similar science chair as the Bill Bixby intro, which is also seen in She-Hulk. That's pretty cool. I did not know that, but that makes a lot of sense now that you say it. I did also enjoy I forgot that the Lou Ferrigno cameo was in that too, and that was a lot of fun. Boy, I hope we see more. So there's that rumor going around of Hattori. You can post that in. Let's see. You can post that in the. Actually, I can just post it here. Give me a second. It doesn't like links. There you go. That's your collection. Check it out. I do hope the rumors of a World War Hulk movie are true. I don't know how that... Oh, no worries. It just won't let you. I do hope the rumors are true. I do hope that Universal made a deal with Disney, Marvel, whatever. And I don't know how World War Hulk would happen, but certain things in She-Hulk might lead us to a conclusion. But we'll see. Keep that cat out of your legendary box. All right, I played the Silent Sniper. Now it's time to take my turn. So I've got... All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. There is a good chance that I could dodge a trooper to get an officer to get 7 recruit. And if I fail, I can at least get approved orbital strike. So let's go for a recruit turn. Let me play evasive acrobatics, give dodge to this trooper. I'll dodge it and get hopefully some recruit. I didn't get recruit here, but I can try again. I will dodge Widow's Bite and get... Yes! That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Well, the thing about World War Hulk is Planet Hulk was done in Ragnarok. Because of what happened in World War Hulk, I don't know what's going to happen with Bruce. Maybe Grey Hulk will be a thing. I don't know, but I'd love to see more. I want to see more Hulk smash Hulk. It's been long enough, right? 2, 4, 5... 6, 7 recruit is what I end up with, which is great. So I'm going to go ahead and take Infiltrate the Conspiracy Black Widow. I saw the giant version of this one, a picture of it from Gen Con. It looks so cool. 4+ attack, you may send one of your heroes undercover. You get +3 attack if you have at least 4 bystanders and or undercover heroes in your victory pile. Yes, please. And it's a ranged card, so it's another class for me. All right, we got Fake But Inspiring Death. A lot of, all these shield raiders are popping up. And I can't fight Iron Spider. So, that's to be expected. I got 5 cards. To draw. 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn 14 is another strike. So, here we go. For the top card of the villain deck, if it's a bystander, blah, 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 it's not going to be. It says twist. So it's neither a bystander nor a villain, so nothing happens. Cool. Which means that I'll start keeping track of his attack. So he's only at 10. No momentum on him right now. So assume that the number is correct. I've got 3 attack. Oh yeah, She-Hulk happens. Thank you, I completely forgot about her. Here we go. Each player gains a wound and she goes into the sewers. So, at least she's not fortifying anymore. 2 more. Which is good because I can zoom back in now. So, 1 wound on each side. There we go. Clean up time. Okay, so that happens first. I get the wounds. 3 attack, and then we've got 4 recruit. So 3 and 4. Can't fight anything except for Iron Spider. Now, if I fight Iron Spider who's hanging out over here, it's going to fail, and he'll go to this side, and he'll cause me to draw fewer cards at the end of my turn, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to just avoid that completely. I'll take the Illusionary Bindings. I give up. I completely give up. I got to refresh the HQ. Look at this. I got expensive stuff here. There's Father of Lies. It's a fun one if I can get that one later. 1, 2. I get to draw 6 cards because Spidey's on the other side. I do have a Stanley bystander. It was sent to me, and I'm very appreciative. I have 1 Captain Marvel card. I've recruited her, but that is it. She's barely here, which is appropriate. Turn 15 is that Scheme Twister revealed. Oh no, where's the scheme? Oh, it fell down. Hold on a second. Here we are. Bam. Oh, it just fell down to the sleeve too. This is all kinds of messy. KO all heroes captured by enemies. So here's our rare KO. Goodbye, Silent Sniper. So that's going to be 1 more KO'd escaped hero. Okay, then play another card from the villain deck. Let's do it. It is another fighter jet with Streets Conqueror 2. Luckily, right now, there is no one in the streets. I got one from a Redditor that was getting rid of their collection. Oh, that's cool, yeah. By the way, if anybody listening to this ever has stuff to sell or sees cool deals online, I have a channel in the Discord called Marketplace. You can tag expansions that you see if something goes on sale in a retailer or someone's got it for sale somewhere or someone has a set to sell, especially the rare out-of-print ones. We try to help each other out here and get those to good homes. So check out the Marketplace channel in the Discord. It's worked out a couple of times. Let's go ahead and play my hand, I guess. All right, I've got how many classes here? I've got Instinct, Ranged, Tech. This is a good time to play Dark Memories. So let's do an if. If I play Widow's Bite, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total attack. What can I do with that? I can hit the Asgardian Warrior for... Oh, wait. This is no longer at 5. I can hit the Fighter Jet and the Asgardian Warrior, or I can try to get rid of this Iron Spider. Let's just play it out. All right, so Widow's Bite gives me... Again, I got 3 classes. Yep. 4 attack on Widow's Bite. Let's fight the Warrior. Fight, draw a card. Let's draw into another Trooper. All right, so I've got 2, 3, and then up to 5 after I play Coulson. Do I want to get another officer? I really want these rares. And there's 2 of them. And I can send things undercover. Okay, for all those reasons, I'll take another one. I've got 2 recruit as well. And I've got 5 attack. I can fight the fighter jet and try to get rid of Iron Spider. So let's try Iron Spider first. Fight him for 2. He hops to the other side. Well, he might. Let's see what happens. Top card of the villain deck. Yep. Another 1 VP. So he hops over there. Let's fight the fighter jet for 3. With nobody in the streets, fight KO one of your heroes. And it's going to be yet another shield agent. I just got an officer, so I'm fine with that. And let's get a sidekick, which is a new recruit this time. I think I can do this because I don't think I'm going to lose to the scheme. So I have some time. I've already got 4 KO'd, but if I can build up power, I can prevent any others from getting KO'd, or most others. If only I can get rid of these She-Hulks here. But the Mastermind is going to do Annihilus stuff, which is Hank Pym stuff here. Which will be annoying, and he'll bring Yellow Jacket back in. I haven't even seen Yellow Jacket. So it kind of terrifies me. He has 6 cards over here. That's correct. Here we go. The Asgardian warrior I revealed earlier comes in. Let's start playing some new recruits. First new recruit, by the way, here they are. 1 attack. Return this to the new recruit stack and draw a card. I will do so. Let's do that again with new recruit number 2. 1 more attack. Draw a card. It is another trooper. Which doesn't leave me with a lot, but it's something. So I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6 total attack. All right, let's try fighting Iron Spider again. Down to 4. Top card of the villain deck is another Black Widow, so hops over. I am not getting rid of him easily. Whoops. 4 more attack. I will fight this Asgardian warrior to draw 1 more card. And that's going to be... All right, check it out. I got some recruit power. I got absorb energies, so I've got 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit total, which will let me get Father of Lies Loki. That is just enough. All right, this one is going to require some participation from you when I play this. You're going to have to tell me which card is good and bad that I show you, and I have to go off what you say. I'm not allowed to look. This is fun. One of the perks of doing this on a stream is I get to have you guys help me with stuff. So there we go. Father of Lies is mine. And there's impeccable planning, Coulson. Well, what am I going to do when the second Iron Spider comes in? Okay. So, like I said earlier, if you'd like to participate in the Best of Phase 4 awards for the MCU, I'm doing a poll in the Discord. Check out the Legendary Spoiler. That's a different channel. The MCU Spoilers, Marvel Studios Spoilers channel to vote on that. But what do you guys think is going to win the best movie? Not what you think, but what do you think is going to be the top movie and top TV show / special? Thanks for coming by, Rich. Have a great rest of your day. And you guys streaming tomorrow? If so, I'll see you there. Okay, 4, 5, 6. Moving over. 3, 4, 5, 6. Mission accomplished. Gets captured by She-Hulk. Gives She-Hulk more attack. She didn't really need it. And yeah, +2. She's at 10, which is scary because this die doesn't go to 10. It goes to 0. Oh, there we go, 10. So, let's see what I can do here. If I play Widow's Bite, I don't have a discard pile, so it'll give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack, which will not be enough to hit anything except for Iron Spider. So let's dodge Widow's Bite and see what we can get. Dodge her, and we get a wound. Perfect. At least that wound's out of the way. 4 attack total. Let's fight Iron Spider again. I feel like Lucy with the football, or actually Charlie Brown with Lucy with the football when I keep doing this. All right, top part of the villain deck. It'll hit eventually. Another Black Widow. So nope, he goes over to the other side. What a horrible scheme villain combo. Iron Spider and X-Cutioner song. 2 recruit. Again, just enough for a new recruit. Okay. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. Not enough for... I can get a Fury, but that's about it. Again, I'm kind of treading water right now. I hope it gets better. So a Dangerous Rescue goes to She-Hulk. This is dangerous. This is now a 12-attack villain. And if a twist happens, that is 2 more heroes KO'd. Which is going to put me in a dangerous spot. And I don't have any strength for size changing, so I need to get... I just generate more attack to hit She-Hulk than I do to hit Annihilus right now. But I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is not 12, but it's close. All right. It's your job now. Actually, should I do the new recruits first? I'll do new recruits first. So, new recruits, 1 attack. Here we go. And draw a card. I'm glad I did that, kind of. All right. Father of Lies. Here we go. Here's what we're going to do. You are going to be the other player. Look at the top 2 cards of another player's deck. Without revealing those cards, call one of them good and one of them bad. That player puts one of those cards into their discard pile and the other one into your discard pile. So I'm not going to look. Here are the top 2 cards, left-hand side's deck. I'm going to look away. I want you to tell me about the left one here. Is it the left one here good or bad? This one over here. I'm not looking. I know what they are. Left one here. Is it good or bad? That's all you got to tell me. All right. Let me know. This one over here. The one that was on the left. Is it good or bad? It's always funny because I never exactly know what this means. There's a lot of bads, which most of the time means keep it where it is. So I'm going to keep it where it is. We'll see if that was the right interpretation. All right, so this one is going into that player's discard pile. This one I'm taking. New recruits. All right, it worked out. Thank you for that. All right, I got a new recruits. I stole it. I'm a thief. All right, we've got all humans are expendable. 2 more attack. I will KO this shield agent from my hand to get yet another new recruit. And then I've got 2 more. That's 8 attack, and then illusionary bindings is just going to give me 2 recruit. I can hit... That's the wrong She-Hulk. I can hit the one that doesn't have anything, but I probably should still do that. If I don't hit the Iron Spider... If I go for Iron Spider and fail, I waste 6 attacks. Let's just take out She-Hulk, the one without any captures. For 8. Alright, hopefully I'm going to be real upset if the next card on the villain deck is one that would have got rid of Iron Spider. I'll take in new recruits. See what happens. I only draw 5 cards now, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Let's see what happens. If this is a villain worth 3 VP or more, I'm going to be very upset. Did I get a new recruit from Loki? The one that I took from the left-hand side? Yeah, is there... Oh, for the KO... Oh, no, I missed that 3rd new recruit. All right. So I got 1 new recruit from Father of Lies from stealing it, 1 by recruiting it. I do get a 3rd one. Thank you. So this is my 3rd new recruit. A lot to keep track of, so I appreciate the catch. All right, here we go. Top card of the villain deck is... Yeah, I would have failed, so... It's don't take... All right, this is dangerous. She-Hulk is... Okay, this is where Hank Pym starts to take out... to be really aggressive. I need a new die again! Oh no, where's my other die? I lost it. We're going to use counters now. She's at 13. I don't know where my D20 went. 13 attack. That's so hard to read. Hold on, I think I know where they are. No, that's not it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to put this in this place I'm going to remember. Where's my D14? My D20 is somewhere else. I don't know. But hopefully I can get rid of her attack by fighting her and not the other thing. I haven't seen a single strength card. Are there any strength cards in this hero deck? Fury has one. She's 14. Oh, she's at 14. He has +2 more. And put insult to injury. Fury has green, but I think that's it. Coulson doesn't. Oh, Captain Marvel does too, but where is she? All right. Yeah, Captain Marvel definitely has green, but I don't know where she is. I've got 2 techs in my discard pile. So Dark Memory is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 attack total, which is good for nothing except for fighting Iron Spider on the wrong side and nerfing my card draws at the end. So we're going to dodge her again, going for some recruit. And I got Build a Strike Team. I do not need to take any more officers. I have enough now. I say as not being able to recruit anything I want. So let's just leave it. I'll end with 3 attack. Do I dare try to fight Iron Spider? If I do, I'm going to nerf my own card draw. But I might as well try, because if I don't, I'm never going to get rid of him. So let's try it. Okay. Top card of the villain deck. Hey! I actually succeeded. I'm glad I took that chance. So, Abomination is coming in next with a VP value of 4. So Iron Spider is out of here. Thank goodness. That was getting really annoying. Don't worry. Another one will pop up soon. 1, 2, 3, 5 recruit. Lets me get one of these 2. So we know what high-tech weaponry does. We've got Coulson's common 3 cost, 2 attack, shield level 3. When you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, draw an extra card. I don't have any shield level so far, but I can get one soon. Yeah, no shield level at all yet. I do need more coverts to make Build the Strike Team work. I do also have tech for a lot of attack, so let me take Impeccable Planning. And probably high-tech weaponry yet if I can't get anything better. And there it is. I want Legendary Commander for multiple reasons. For the ramp and for the strength. So let me get a new recruit, and hopefully I can pick that up soon. Okay. I do have plenty of shields to make that a very strong card. Everything I have is shield. Every hero I have is shield over here. So that is going to be an extremely strong card. And I can take it next turn. Maybe we'll see what else I get. 5, 6. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I got 2, 4, 6. You know what? Maybe I can get Pure Fury instead. We'll see what I get. If not, I can get the backup Fury, which is also very good. Yeah, I got Black Widows a few turns ago, which is great. All right, so Abomination comes on in. All right, Streets Conqueror 3. Ambush if the streets are empty. Move another villain from any city space to the streets, so that is going to have to be She-Hulk. I like how She-Hulk Abomination are here together. It's like the show all over again. Let's put Abomination in the sewers. Giving him his attack bonus. He's at 7. Very fun setup so far. I'm liking this. No synergy with his hand, though. So I've got 4 recruit and 3 attack. The attack completely fizzles, and the recruit is not enough to get anything except for high-tech weaponry, which I don't want. So we're going to go with new recruits over here. Now, even though you can normally recruit multiple new recruits in a turn, I'm using new recruits as sidekicks for the purposes of this setup, so I can't take more than 1. It's only the 1 for me. Left hand should be good, though. No more nerf from Spidey, but I do have a lot of grays I wasn't able to get rid of. This is really scary. At least on the next twist, or the next what I'm trying to say is no more will go to She-Hulk. They'll go to Abomination instead. Okay, turn 21 is an Asgardian warrior. Let me start keeping track of Annihilus' attack. Oh, I should actually need the D20. Hold on, I think I know where to look for Annihilus. I guess I can do counters too. So 2 things moved. So Annihilus is actually at 14. So yeah, let's do this with let's use the yellow jacket. He's at 14 this turn. Because I may get there. Okay. So I don't have a platform that can really run it yet, so I'm not playing it yet. But I know Jay Parnell is streaming it. I haven't watched it yet because I don't really want to spoil it for myself. But I heard it's very good. Okay, plus 3 attack if I have at least 4 bystanders and or undercover heroes. Yeah, no bystanders, which is because of this setup. I can send one undercover. It can be one that I've played. So I'll not play this just yet. I'm going to give dodge to the shield trooper to see if I can get 7 recruit. To get 8 recruit, actually. So let's play evasive acrobatics. Give dodge to this trooper. Dodge it. And gives me a new recruits. I love those new game marathon playthroughs, so that must have been a lot of fun. Alright, play the new recruits to draw Impeccable Planning. No shield level yet, but I'll play this for 2 more attack. So Widow's Bite. I could dodge this to try and get that 8th recruit. I really am desperate, so I'm gonna dodge Widow's Bite to try. Okay, I dodge again. I got 7. Okay. That's okay. I can get a Legendary Commander. So I've got 2, 4, 6 recruit. I'll play the Shield Agent. I'll take a Legendary Commander, which is one that I really want right now. Oh yeah, I could draw with Heroes of Asgard, but I wasn't planning, or Asgard Warrior, but I wasn't planning on fighting them. I'm gonna get 7. I want to take out Abomination or something. So, you know what? I'll be fine. I'll just take what I got, and I'll hit the stronger thing. Because if I fight the Asgardian Warrior, I'm going to get probably a Black Widow to Abomination, and then I don't want that. but that would be a good way to go. So let's infiltrate the conspiracy. Up to 7 attack. I will send the shield agent undercover so I can start my shield level. So let me keep that over there. I've got a shield level of 1 right now. I don't get +3 attack yet. All right, and let's fight Abomination. Take him out. No fight effect on him. Okay. Let's keep going. So the one criticism I did here, and I didn't take too much. I didn't take too much weight to this, but I heard that everything is great about Midnight Suns except for the writing. Have you experienced that, or is it just fine? Because it could have been some people exaggerating. But I really don't know. All right, turn 22. Because I know a lot of the game is hanging out with them at their headquarters, and there's some story-based relationship stuff. All right, turn 22 is another Black Widow, which goes to the Warrior, which would have gone to Abomination. So I'm okay with my choice, because now I can rescue that. I assume everybody is edgy. I don't think that's the problem. Maybe that is the problem. I don't know. You know, people have opinions. You know, maybe they don't like how someone is written. So I took it with a grain of salt. I was just curious. 3 attack. 1, 2, 3 recruit. Let's fight the Asgardian Warrior. So I can draw a card. Another agent. And let me just double check. All right. When you fight an enemy, gain all the heroes. So I have to gain it, which is unfortunate. I would have rather it gone to the other side. But mission accomplished does say draw cards, so it doesn't really hurt me. Okay, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. So, like, okay. Hey, you know what? If I think about it as being the edgy universe, it doesn't really bother me. But that makes sense, so thanks for that. All right, maybe I can finally get Loki to work if I take just 1 more Loki. Actually, I have 4 recruit now. But I'll still take Loki. I like that about Mass Effect, so that's good news. There she is. There's my strength. Supersonic Flight, draw a card. Too bad size changing is not cosmic threat, or not microscopic size changing, so you can only reduce her a little bit. All right, it's a full shuffle. Here we are. I already got some draws. Maybe I can draw into some KOs. Who knows? With this setup, plenty of cards left in the villain deck, but we do play extra cards sometimes, so I gotta watch out for that. Just like the episode Captain Marvel took a long time to show up. Yes, and I love that. I love when that works out. All right, twist. All right, this is not great. Could have been worse, but still not great. KO all heroes captured by enemies. So Shield gets about weaker, but she has successfully got rid of 3 Black Widow cards. That's going to be, ouch. So all of a sudden I'm at 7 out of 9. Non-gray heroes escaped, KO'd. And she goes back to standard. So I'm getting packs because it might be over soon. Although the city's pretty empty right now. Although all it takes is some unfortunate back-to-back twists. All right, then I play another card from the villain deck. Here we go. It is a strike. Here it is. Mass Effect Legendary. All right, top card of the villain deck is neither a villain nor a bystander, so nothing happens. That's the good part about this. Hank's too busy. Gets distracted. Okay, so just 10 attack on Annihilus. I don't think I can draw into that. All I gotta do, so we got 3 more twists left. I just gotta prevent KOs from the next 2. And I should be okay. Alright, new recruits. 1 attack. Well, you know, easier said than done. That's two whole twists. Alright, and I draw into an agent. 5 attack. Oh, I revealed it. That didn't come in. Right? Yeah, the second card played was the strike. All right. 5 attack. That doesn't go anywhere. 3 recruit. That does go somewhere. I can take Supersonic Flight. It'll be the first non-shield hero that I recruit over here. But it says draw a card, so I really don't care. Plus, it's more strength. I'll take it for 3. The range would be good for the other side, but I'll take it. Actually, hold on. Before I reveal, do I want to save her for the right-hand side to trigger the other Captain Marvel card? Nah, I'll keep the HQ fresh. I might see her again. Plus, Loki might be able to move it over to the other side. All right, what are we? An hour into the game, roughly. Thanks for sticking around. I look forward to seeing how this ends. And I hope you do, too. I really dislike a fresh reshuffle and then a Dark Memories card comes up. But that's why I'm glad she has Dodge. It's really cool to see a Dark Memories and Dodge of the same card. Very inspired. All right, here's Dangerous Rescue going to She-Hulk, which is very dangerous in itself. So she goes up to 10, and I'm in trouble. Because once again, if a twist comes up, if another one comes in and a twist comes up, I am done. So let's see if I can get 10 attack with this hand. I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 new recruits. New recruits played. And a card draw. All right, Captain Marvel. Another new recruit's played. One more attack and a draw. It's not going to get me there. I got a total of 4 attack, 6 attack, 4 recruit. Ouch. She-Hulk is really messing me up here. So what am I going to do? I do not know. What am I going to do here? All right. I guess I can take a Widow's Bite over here. I can always dodge it if I don't want it. Plus, it'll give me Dark Memories. I do need the attack, so I'll keep things moving. Cool, another Supersonic Flight. Left side's going to be the one to take out She-Hulk. If any side's going to do it, so let's see if I can get there. I have 1 dodge. I don't think this is going to do it. All right, turn 25. Oh, no. All right, well, I lose on the next twist unless I can fight She-Hulk. It just comes down to that, and she's at 12 attack as well. I do not like how this looks. I got to dodge. Be a fateful dodge. That's an officer. Yeah, this may be it for me. This may be it for me. That's really unfortunate. 2 attack. Plus 1 is 3. I will not gain an officer. I don't send anything undercover. I've got 4 recruit. I will take a high-tech weaponry, cross my fingers, and hope for good luck. All right, come on. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and size changing, which is not going to make it enough. The lack of strength in this HQ has really messed me up. All right, come on. No twists. Twist! That's it. The game is over. Just like that. All thanks to She-Hulk. All right, KO all heroes, blah, blah, blah. They get KO'd. And that is exactly 9. And that is going to mean that evil has won. What a bummer. That went by way too fast. I just could not hit She-Hulk. That was really unfortunate. Yeah, let me just confirm all the ones that got KO'd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one escape hurt me too. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. That's 9. And one of those Lokis got in the way. Yeah. I'm 1 for 3 with what I've said. They're tough. They start mixing up a lot of different elements of the game, and that makes it really rough. So, yeah, no predictions because they weren't working. I don't know why, but either some of you guys didn't lose any points. All right, that was fun regardless. So where was, let me look at the hero deck real quick. I even got a rare. Okay, there was, Marvelous Strength was next. Where was that Nick Fury card? It was literally the bottom of my deck. If this came up maybe 1 or 2 cards earlier, I could have been okay. But yay, that's how it worked. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific is going to be the randomizer number 105. So I hope you guys get to come over for that. That'll be a lot of fun. And I'm going to send you over to somebody I follow. See you guys in the Discord. See you on Thursday. And take care, everyone. Good luck with the setup if you decide to play it.